Hey everybody, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Vault Hunters. I hope it's fun, and I hope it's filled. Anyway, I've been busy. We are trying to actively get ourselves to level 20 to get ourselves another knowledge star, but it looks like the pack has been updated and we have this quest here about perfecting jewels. Either way, I have run some vaults in my quest to get to level 20. We barely just made level 12. I've got 2 unspent skill points and a lot of loot to go through. Most of this loot is pretty basic, just vault loot. We've got a bunch of stuff in here, including this wooden chest scroll, which is pretty neat. The wooden chest is going to be very similar to this guy right here, but I believe it's just the size of a normal chest. What else? We didn't get anything crazy. We got a couple of pieces of unidentified vault gear, but the awesome thing that we got was this knowledge star here, which I got from the black market. Super cool. So, with all of that being said, I did run 2 vaults and I did finish the bounty. The bounty, I needed like amethyst blocks and we did acquire that. I've been working on killing skeletons for getting the knowledge essence, because knowledge essence is what we need to get ourselves into the double pouches here. So, let us pop these 3 crates. We got some stuff. Ooh, some black opal. We've got a bunch of different things. But the biggest thing that we got is this. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's a nice. Having the elytra is going to be insane, and unfortunately you notice my levels are not existent. That's because I died in the vault, but I luckily do have some of this bottle of enchanting, so we should be able to nice and easily take to the skies. Now, if you notice, I don't have any rockets in my hand, and that's because I don't need them. For us, we actually have the dash command, and we can use that as kind of a boost instead of rockets. Now, dash is not the best way to do this because of our cooldown, and we need to maybe invest another skill point into dash, but we have an elytra. Super cool, and I think instead of holding this sword, my friend, you are going to hold my elytra. Awesome. Well, we got ourselves a few blank seals, which could come in handy if we want to run a couple of the elixir vaults. We got ourselves a wooden affinity, coin affinity, axing. This one's not bad. This one's really good. And this one's terrible. The wooden affinity I might keep just because, but really the other ones are not great. Let's make this jeweler station right here. Jewel cutting station. It's a new thing. Obviously, we have the quest for it. It says that we can... jewels may not always have the perfect size, be utilized to their maximum potential, and that's where the jewel cutting station comes into play. The cutting station will take silver scrap and bronze, vault bronze, to give a player 50% chance to cut the size down. If the cut fails, the jewel will be lowered by 1 tier. Perfect becomes flawless, flawless becomes flawed, flawed becomes chipped, and chips will, well, break. So we can also, there's jeweler expertise, so that is pretty awesome. This guy here, so we need some bronze and we need some vault scrap. Now, I've got a bunch of bronze here and I've got some silver scrap here. So we can try to cut this down, and it just broke it. We were going to scrap it anyway. We can do the same thing with the axing. And then we can do it with this one, which really doesn't matter to me. It cut the size down. It surely did. Not by much. Cut it down by 4, and that's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Just a new quest added, which is pretty cool. I think there's a bunch of things added, but I haven't seen a video about it just yet. We do have a couple of scrappy plus here. Actually, that one became a common sword with 11.5 tack damage. This one has 10. The sweeping edge chance is a little bit better. 1.61. This one's a little bit faster even. Let's go ahead and check out the leggings. And then we will roll our rare plus items as well. Dark Reinforced Plate Mail is the model. It's got a 3 armor, 789 durability. They are not even close to our epic set. So let's roll our rare pluses. I'm going to hold on to this sword just for a little bit, but let's look at these guys. The Vault Helmet is rare. It's got a little bit less armor, a little bit more durability. The crit chance is less, but it has some decent stuff. And I think, to be honest with you, where's our table? We could re-roll? Four armor, 5 armor, 4 armor, plus 2 health, plus 7 knockback. See, that's all pretty good. This only gives us health and item quantity, whereas this one, I mean, the 3% and the 4 armor is less than what we had, but this is also a new model. See you. So next we have the chest plate, and we have an increase to armor. An increase to level 2, that's the thing. See, this is level 10, whereas this was level 8. These are all level 10, but our chest plate is level 5, and it has 20 mana, 2 health. But this has +1 armor, crit hit chance. This is just going to make us stronger in the long run at the cost of a little bit of health, which is fine. You see our armor down there is 22 down here on the bottom, and it'll show you right here that our armor is 22. Our attack damage, is 17 there with this sword. It is 18.5 with this sword, so this sword is better. Yeah. Yep, not much better, but 1.5 better. So, all around, we got ourselves some decent upgrades. I'm very happy about those things. We're going to put back all of our stuff over here, and I think it's time to kind of start putting away the things that are in the chests here. Actually, I've got 3 more pieces of gear here. We got ourselves a bunch of relic booster packs and mystery boxes as well. We've got ourselves a smelting jewel that's not bad, pulverizing that's terrible, and a coin affinity that's not great. Yeah, so let's see. Ooh. Richity Relic, and we got the Nether Essence, so we got ourselves a relic there. We got ourselves some emeralds, diamonds, and of course Larimar here. That is nice. And it looks like I got some more stuff in here. Okay. Let me put the pouches down so that I quit collecting stuff. There we go. Quite a bit of diamonds, quite a bit of stuff. Let's roll these guys. They're all scrappy. The idol is not bad to have. This guy with the fear cloud and stuff isn't bad, but these, they're just not that great. We're gonna scrap all of this stuff. You know, I'm sitting here in the base looking around at all the different things. I'm going through my chests and seeing, you know, I have an empty chest here. I've got a bunch of random bits in here. Random stuff in here. I do have a bunch of the different animals for the animal pins, and I'm starting to think that, you know, I'm running out of space, right? Right now I've got, like, this chest is completely full with things that we can grow, and it's overflowing into this chest. I've got all my blocks and stuff over in these different chests. I've got my family members slash villagers. We've got ourselves a bunch of different blocks, and then of course wood items and stuff in here. And I think what I need to do, I think what I need to do I think we need to go drawers. I really do. Drawers is a great mod for deep storage. We could go colossal chests, but colossal chests take up a ton of room, and then if we don't have something like a simple storage network or refined storage, or even A2, it's just not going to be what it is. Now, drawers can store a lot of stuff. Every single playthrough I've ever played has had drawers. The only bad thing about it is I know that the crafting recipe is different, and I know they're expensive. Chromatic iron, driftwood, and logs. I have a bunch of driftwood. I have a decent amount of chromatic iron, and I have buttons all over my keyboard. I have logs. So I think if we could get some of the farmables, and we could get some of these gems and stuff even into things, I know compacting drawers are even more expensive because of the chromatic steel. Can make 4 of them. Yeah. What is the controller cost? Ooh. That's gonna be the most expensive thing because it requires a POG. I think we're gonna do it though. I think we're gonna go drawers so that we can start some organizational things here in the base. We did it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So the first thing that I want to create is this guy. Actually, we want to create a couple of drawers. Nope. Because we're gonna need it, right? So, let's grab ourselves 1 drawer, 2 drawers. Birch drawer 1 by 1. And we're gonna just uncraft that because we can. We need a second one. And then, of course, we can do this. So we need to make a POG. A POG is... And we can bookmark these by pressing A. It's Iscalium, it's Sparkletine, it's Gorgonite, Tubium, Ashium, Bombing Knight, pizzanite, I believe it's the opaline, and then the xenium. We should be able to make a pog. That is epic. Yo, we can only make one. Because I am missing more of this ashium. No big deal. Okay, we need Extraordinary Larimar, which I already have crafted, and then I need these black chromatic, which is black opal, around chromatic steel. Like this? Gets me 2. I might not have enough. I might not have enough. I might not have enough. Let's see. I need 18 of these per. Oh my goodness, I don't have near enough. Oh. And I've been collecting carbon. There's more black opal, but I've been collecting carbon for quite a while. It gives me 21, which can give me 10. I need 16. Dang it. Dang. I know I have more carbon somewhere. This is why we need to get organized. Add another 2 and a bit stacks, almost 2 stacks, sorry. 1 and a bit stacks in my pouch there. Not my pouch, goodness. The shulker box. I had a few more things in that shulker box I hadn't unloaded. I had just enough? Yes, just enough. Well, a little bit more than enough. I thought I had enough to do this. But there is our drawer controller. That is the most expensive thing that we can make right now. The other thing that we're going to is we're going to want some sticks. Sticks around this are going to make this a framed drawer controller. The framed drawer controller then can be made into whatever we want, which I think we're going to want to revamp the base. And my idea is that we're going to take a lot of our tables and put them along this wall. You know, we've already got a couple. We've got the vault recycler here. We've got the bounty table. We've got my seat. And I think we're going to turn this wall into storage. So that means this block right here is going to be the controller. This is a 2 thick wall, as you can see. So whenever the blocks are on this side of the wall is what I think I'm going to turn the drawers into, which I should be able to do. Like this, I believe we can do, yeah, you can place. So this is the overall drawer, this is the face, and this is the trim. So if I wanted to, we can add ourselves like a little black trim to make it all cohesive. Can we change that? I believe we can. Yeah, we can always change this if we don't like the way this looks, but for the most part, that is what this is going to look like inside the wall. I think it looks pretty cool. Perfect. It blends in fairly well. This brazier is going to have to go somewhere else. It's not going to be able to stay here along the wall. And the beauty of this is we can connect drawers to this drawer controller. We can come up here and double right click and it will dump everything that we have. So with that being said, we can go 12 blocks in every direction. So this whole wall is going to make up a very nice storage wall. Now, the next thing that we want to look into is the compacting drawers, which these are nice, but they are expensive because they use chromatic steel. I don't have any more chromatic steel. I have enough stuff here to make exactly 2 pieces of chromatic steel, which is not enough for the vault. So, I'm not going to be able to make any compacting drawers, which is But compacting drawers is what we're going to eventually want for things like nuggets and diamonds and emeralds, and we're going to want our vault dust in it and stuff like that. The other thing that we're going to want that I believe is a key, and that uses chromatic steel too. I have everything else. I've got some nuggets, but I've only got that many. I've been looting and looting and looting, but maybe. I've got one nugget. Dang it. We need at least one more chromatic steel ingot to get the drawer key to start doing this. The compacting drawers, as I said, we need 4 per drawer, and I'm not sure. I'll have to get a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I want to do at least 14 of these drawers eventually. So what we're going to have to do is run a vault. This thing needed 20 apples. It's a good thing I've been stealing them from the villages and from areas like this. But we have our crystal. Now, what we can do is we can make a... elixir seal? This is just Vault Essence, Eternal Souls, Vault Diamonds, and the blank seal, which I have. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. This way we can focus primarily on looting everything that we can. That cost 8 levels. I do not have it. The other thing I want to do is probably add the wooden affinity to the axe here, so we can get ourselves the wooden chests faster, right? Similar to the ornate and the gilded and coins, we can mine those faster with these 2 pickaxes. We should be able to mine the wooden chests faster. We also need to do the living. But for now, this is what we're going to go with. So we're going to run a vault and see what we can get. Well, we ran some vaults, we did some mining, and we got ourselves enough chromatic iron to make basically 64 drawers, and we have enough stuff to make 2 compacting drawers. Now, the compacting drawers, just like the drawer controller, can be made into the framed compacting drawers, and then we can take whatever it is we want, like this gravel here and this stone brick, and we can turn the drawers into that stuff. So there is the stone brick and there is the gravel. I think this is going to look good. Now, the beauty of these, of course, is we can take stuff like gold here and place this in nugget form, and we can pull it out in ingot form, vice versa. Everything goes in there. The other thing that we wanted was this key, and oh my goodness, was this expensive. I did not realize that Yes, this takes a chromatic steel and a couple of vault diamonds, but the upgrade templates as well take some Larimar, which isn't bad, but chromatic steel. What I ended up doing is going underground and wandering around for about 45 minutes and finally found myself a chromatic iron vein, and that is how we got to these 4 stacks or so of chromatic iron. It's awesome. So, what I want to do is probably place this stuff in here just temporarily because we have some crates to pop. And then what we're going to do is figure out how many of these 2x2 drawers we want. The 2x2 drawers are going to be utilized to house things like this blend here, the unobtainium, the bricks. See, these can be used to make limestone. They can be smelted into the bricks. The sun metal. So yeah, there's one 2x2 drawer there. Things like blank runes and eternal souls, stuff that we don't get a lot of. We're going to want to put in the 2x2s like this raw magnetite. This makes magnetite ingots, you know, the vault apples, stuff like that. We're going to put into 2x2 drawers. Everything else is going to have, like the saplings can be a 2x2 drawer. So I think we're going to reserve all of this area right here, 2 out and 2 up for compacting drawers. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just put the compacting drawers along the bottom and we'll start putting the 2x2s in the middle. Yeah, maybe we will do that. I'm just going to put diamonds in here. Oh. Need to put the nuggets in there, I guess. There we go. That's fine. Perfect. For now. And we should be able to click on the drawer controller and you'll see the little lock appear up there to lock the drawers. We will do that momentarily, but first, I did collect some bounties. And apparently I'm going to roll this magnet. So we got ourselves a bunch of knowledge essence, some more chromatic iron. We got ourselves some vault ingots, regret orbs. I think 3.1, level 12, level 7. This is actually a better magnet. Yep. Got ourselves some vault leggings, and I did get myself a few other things to roll that I might as well roll with the vault leggings. One's an idol. I think my epic ones are better. Plus 2 health. These don't have the health, but they have 5 armor. Yeah, they're better. Plus 2 Valera affinity. This gives us nether damage. Whoa. Well, the whole game crashed, and I lost all the things that were in my inventory, including the magnet. The sword was looking really, really promising. The leggings weren't worth it. The chestplate probably wasn't going to be better than this, but, you know, I mean, we lost out on all the different things from the loot boxes, but I do have these 2 completion crates, so let's, let's see what we really got. A lot of jewels. We've got a living affinity, wood affinity. This one's pretty good. And I think my axe here with wooden affinity is not great because of the mining speed. But it does work on the living stuff. We'll have to remake the tools here soon anyway, because pickaxe is kind of dying. This is a good mining speed. Bad durability, bad chip to jewel, bad axing, bad shoveling, bad soulbound, bad soulbound. Pulverizing, not bad. That's pretty good. Okay, so one thing that changed is if you recycle the chip to jewels, you no longer get the gemstones. It's not a guaranteed chance. You have to get them in the jewel cutting station by breaking these guys. If you attempt to cut them down, you will get a gemstone. So using some vault bronze and the silver scrap that we're getting from the recycler, we can cut these guys down instead of scrapping them, and we can guarantee a gemstone back, which we can then use over here to make a jewel, which I did do. And I got myself a couple of these decent jewels right here. Really good living, really decent coin, and decent ornate. If I can find a gilded and maybe cut this one down a little bit, we could have all 4 of these on one single pickaxe, and then we can put these mining speeds and this wooden affinity on another tool. That is what I'm working on currently. Let's finish getting rid of these. See, there is a chance to still get gemstones. But so I've been sitting here rolling, right-clicking on all these different things to identify them, and we could make this identification table. It just requires a couple of things. I don't think I have a lectern. I do have a lectern. Nice. I don't need a lectern. We're going to need some of this. We're going to need some of that. We're going to need a book. And there we go. This thing we should be able to set down. It's pretty large. But we should be able to just right-click, and that identifies all of our different pieces. We got ourselves a vault axe, which I'm not really going to use. We got some vault leggings that are no good. We got a vault shield that is no good. We got a common chest plate. It's not, I mean, it's got better durability and stuff. It's a 3% critical. Yeah, it's worse. This one's got the health roll on it, but nothing great. And then the vault sword is meh. So by and by, that was pretty... I had an epic sword, man, but the RNG gods did not smile down upon our base. We did it. We spent a few hours trying to get some organization, and I like what I've got going on here. This side, not so much, but we did get rid of all the chests that were around the bases. We set up some more animal pens. I have room for more because I think we can do this with bees. Not 100% sure, but yep. I've got my statue holding my elytra. We've got our vault bronze and stuff like that, and of course our work stations. I set up my idols that we've got over there. I've got my keys here. So I've got a drawer key, and then I have a quantify key. Now, a quantify key was expensive. We had to make another drawer key. I barely had enough chromatic steel nuggets to make the ingot. Luckily, I had the upgrade template, and all of that stuff is pretty good. The other thing that I want to make are these void upgrades, but these require some carbon, and I have barely any refined carbon. Eventually, things like the books and scaffolding are going to fill up quite a bit. Chain, bread. As a matter of fact, what I want to do here is take the books out, and I want to put them in here because this is going to be a drawer we want to void stuff. I actually might have just enough. Yeah, we've got enough carbon to make at least one of these void upgrades. We need some cactus, the upgrade template. Where is my cactus? I didn't put it away. Had to have. It's over here. And we need some chromatic iron. There we go. Awesome. We're going to be able to make at least one of these. And what this does is this destroys the excess items that is going to be inside of this drawer here. We can shift right click and see that it has that in there. The rest of this stuff, it's fine if it starts building up. We are going to be running vaults because, of course, our goal is to get to level 20. But I like where we've gone with the organization. I don't know why that was visible, but we made these cool trap doors here. You can make these framed trap doors out of frame. A frame is made from scaffolding. You can make the frame and then make the framed trap door, and then if you hold shift, it'll tell you can right click a block and it'll turn it into that block. So we've got some trap doors with lights hiding underneath of them like that, and the base is looking real good. We do need to start working on what is going on back there. But I think it's time to take a little bit of a break from the base area and run a vault, right? I mean, that's the name of the game, Vault Hunters. It's not base organizational hunters. So let's see what we get. Sand, gold, arrows, and snow? Oh, man. The sand shouldn't be a problem. What did it say? 15 arrows. We've got that. This is so nice. 5 gold. Gold. Snowballs. 2 things before we leave the base. Number 1, we can make some upgrades for the base area that I think we will do next time to make things a little bit easier on ourselves. But the other thing is, you know, we had that sword that we rolled earlier on. That was a legendary sword, and I did not realize that it was. Man, that really does bum me out. But if we fly up here, we can get ourselves some snow. So I'm going to grab a shovel, and we are going to make ourselves some snow. Now, the wall of organizational stuff is not complete because obviously we want to make more of these compacting drawers. That requires a lot of chromatic steel, and it's going to require quite a bit of Larimar. So 2 things we can do to better ourselves is we can check this table. How much do I have? 890? That's crazy. Opportunistic focus, man. That would be a really good thing. But we need to make sure that we have an active item bounty, which is submit some warp stem. It is going to get us some Larimar. Oh. Look at that. So we're going to sidetrack, and we're going to go get some warped stem. We're going to go to the nether first. Right, first time in the nether, and this is not a great... not a great spawn. But I do want to create a waypoint for home. And we're just gonna have to look at our map. We got a basalt delta right there. That way. We've got ourselves a little bit of a thing. Look at that. Sweet. We needed like 50 something of these, so we're just gonna grab a bunch and boogie on out of here. Warped stem. We need warped stem. Dang it. Warped stem. Nice. So then we are going to do the mining. This wants 4 times black opal. And that will get us 20 chromatic steel. We need to keep this right here in our pocket of things. So let us do that. Nice. And for the most part, we should be able to unload the stuff we have. The netherite, of course, will go in here. And then let's take a look at the chest plate. Yeah. No bueno. So, what I want to do now is complete a vault. Because, let me grab these before I forget. Come here, beautifuls. What we should be able to do now, I'm just going to throw that in there and grab ourselves a shulker box. We're going to need to grab some blocks as well. Perfect. Completing a vault, I want to do that and come back with my pouches here and see how easy it is just to dump everything in here. We should be able to dump most things outside of like emeralds or copper or any netherite scrap or ancient debris that we find. So, it's time to run ourselves a little vault. See if we do okay. Wish me luck. 3 monoliths. Ugh. 3 monoliths. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh, we're actually going to be able to complete the vault. We found the monoliths. Nothing crazy was going on inside the vault. Just, we won. That's all that matters. Look at that. We collected 40 coin piles, 109 chests. We unalived 153. Almost 10,000 XP. Very, very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Our inventory is a little goofy. So, my pouches from all the looting have quite a bit of stuff in them. I did get 3 kiwis in that, which I did take out. And then we have, chromatic iron nuggets are not something I think that I'm putting in here. So, we need to keep that in mind. There's a few things that I definitely need to put in here, but look at that. Nice clean out. Nice. We didn't complete the bounty. I didn't find any black opal or anything like that, so it's fine. There is 1 pouch cleaned out, which is very nice. There is a bunch of stuff in my inventory, though. Like, things like this, right? The copper, the regret fragments, the vault nuggets, and we're actually going to be getting ourselves quite a bit of vault nuggets. Got ourselves another wooden chest scroll, the netherite. Yep. There's a few things that just don't go into the thing over here. Like flint, I don't have a spot for flint. Fixed. The burger stuff. I do believe... Thought I had. I guess not. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We will get a spot for these guys eventually. We can go ahead and start smelting up the chromatic stuff. Everything else, for the most part, should have a home in here. The only thing that is really not going to is going to be the vault dust. Yep. And that's fine because I have these actually in a spot already crafting up for vault ingots. So the burger patties should be pretty easily put somewhere with the bun. We're just going to put that over here. So that's got a spot. We can then place in all of this. The jewel is pretty good, all things considered. So we'll throw that guy in there, and the rest of this stuff is just kind of junk. We'll pop our relics in our mystery boxes. There we go. We'll go ahead and roll the sword, and it looks like our other pouch is now empty. Perfect. Sword not worth it. This is considerably faster. All things considered. This is considerably faster than the last time that I even did this, so that is the best part of organizational happenings. I just need to remember where I put certain things in certain chests, like the torches. But what is in the monolith crate? Ooh, there looks like there's some decent stuff in here. We didn't get any relics. We got ourselves some common plus and some scrappy. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty terrible one, and that one's meh. So we will just go ahead and get rid of that. And then these, we will just go ahead and do this. Embering Dragon Shield. Oh, look at that. Emberwing Dragon Shield. Oh my goodness. 6% block, 10% block. Thorns is a little bit worse. The Thorns proc is worse. This has soul chance, so I've been getting more soul shards with it. This has less, but it has knockback resistant, soulbound. Oh, let's check this thing out, man. This thing is huge. Oh, we definitely got ourselves a better shield. Nice. The sword isn't better, and none of these are better. Okay. Nice. Nice. Well, we got one thing that was pretty good. I'm happy about that. And we get ourselves a little bit of a damage percentile faceted focus. Nice. Excellent. Okay, well with that, we're going to end things for today. We got ourselves this awesome, cool Omega shield. It is huge. Hopefully we can start getting ourselves a lot better gear like that, like the sword that we actually got earlier. Organized the base. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We ran a vault. We got to level 13. We're going to keep getting our way up to level 20 so that we can start doing the bounty. And I do have an unspent skill point that we will deal with in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know the routine. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.